You been drinking today, ma'am?
Of course not.
What's that right there?
Water.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if it were vodka, would I do this?
Oh.
Look at his face.
Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel Claire.
It's the end of an era.
It's the end.
Oh, I can't.
It's so hard.
Oh, we singing?
To say goodbye to Atlanta.
Oh, that note.
All right, listen.
Ooh,
we're
that
going to
note.
go ahead and get this bad boy started on that note. Y'all give us those thumbs up. That's how the people know you're digging what we giving you. Let's go.
On that note, huh? Thanks
FX. For the last time.
Oh. Where's the tissue? Did you bring the tissue?
No. Uh-oh, what's going on with this? George Judy.
Judge Judy.
Judiciously Judy. Everybody all happy in court.
That's because she be cracking jokes. Oh, they're at a Paperboy's house.
Yep.
I like the music.
Samurai swords and bowling balls. Go figure. Oh, that's a Dragon Ball. Huh. Speaking of Dragon Ball.
Oh, Darius is there too.
He's probably lit. That's why we're hearing things like this.
No, he has on his headphones. So he's probably listening to that music. Aw.
You ready to go?
Oh, no, y'all go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Dep date.
A what?
Dep date.
Dep date?
An underground Johnny Depp film edited from all his old films.
Both wrong. Sensory deprivation. 1 hour.
I was
You were
closer.
closer. Oh, it's nice. Replenishes your mind and soul. You should try it.
I have been curious about him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I'll
mind.
do that when I have the time, yeah. Don't come to this thing with a full stomach. Van will be pissed.
I'm like a teenager.
Oh, they must be having a goodbye party.
Maybe that's why he looked so melancholy when he was sitting on the seat.
Yeah.
Sitting on the sofa.
Oh, Alfred had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
What is up with his shirt?
On this farm, he
Like half of it
took
was
his
in the
foot
bleach
where
water.
he-
Fashion.
Oh.
Ombre.
Hey.
Fuck you, and
Anna.
fuck you.
Anna.
Here, fuck there, fuck nigga,
Everywhere.
I'ma fuck you. Where he fucked your hoe. Let's go.
Wow.
Could've
Wow.
ended stronger than that.
Oh, is that foreshadowing? Could have ended it stronger.
Hey.
Who's got the
Remember
flavor?
this?
Gucci Man, Migos, Trouble, Young Thug, 2 Chainz, Lotto, Playboy Cardi. I was trying to read all the artists on there. Flang and Billows.
You give them your keys, and they call it valet. That's not valet to me. That's giving
No.
a stranger your car key.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't
Oh,
understand.
shoot.
Yeah.
That would be
So this
interesting.
place, we're supposed to have a really good spot. Man, it's like
Ooh, wait, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah.
That chicken
You
sandwich.
can't eat food.
come on, bro.
Oh,
Dan's
man, I
gonna
know
be
exactly
mad.
where I'm going after this. You smell that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
grease.
Smell like the manager mean as hell.
Big facts.
To be able to support your own. This is the first black-owned sushi restaurant in Atlanta.
Oh,
Oh, really? Huh?
probably in real life too. That's the best part.
Yep. Look
Yeah.
at the old burnt out ticket.
Blockbuster, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought that was inside of the sushi restaurant for a second.
Spelled E-Z-E. Like easy. I mean, not like easy E, but E-Z-E.
One moment.
That hat is doing big things.
Here for you.
Are you sure? I mean, you guys just sent me a notification.
That happens sometimes.
I started to lose track of what was real.
Yes.
Are they
I
floating?
sometimes get into it too much. When that happens, though, I found a little trick.
Are they gonna wake up in the tank?
I mean, I'm a part of this world too, this big thing, and I'm allowed to dance in it how I want to. As a matter of fact, I demand that I do.
Okay.
Or I'll catch you. You will.
Something is happening with this depth session. Because why else would you have Cree Summer from Different World on there? Oh, I like the little. Oh.
It ain't made for big cats.
Excited that you're here, so I think we'll get good service.
Oh, hot towels.
Thank you.
Look at that big old hot towel.
To y'all before we get started, if that's all right.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
cool. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Big old towel.
And they're all different. look at, he's got a beach
It's
towel.
like a full. It's like a real towel. Like a real. Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna do it the right way.
Come on, man. That's not
look,
fair.
look
Hell,
at
it
it.
ain't.
Y'all talking about Popeyes?
Yes.
I'll go after, I promise.
Oh.
I do want to come here, but I can't stop thinking about the Popeyes. Why do you think I sat facing away from it?
Actually, wait, she said you're lucky I sat passing away from it. Seating away from it.
What? Oh wow! Just like those hibachi places,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
But they got the
They have the authentic
trap music
Atlanta
playing in the
version.
background.
They got the authentic Atlanta version. Caution, watch for children. Okay. All this stuff is poignant. So I always have to look at everything. See, something is happening. 'cause
Oh, these
he keeps,
goodbyes?
yeah, and he's running into women. Look at he's like, dang it. Facts.
Yo, they're smoking a blunt. Damn. Ran in
I'm gonna speed this thing up a little bit, air this thing out.
Oh, she's gonna speed up? Oh,
Oh man.
here we go.
You are sober, London.
I'm sorry, the way she's talking to herself just tickled me. She's like, you are sober.
Hello, Mr. Officer. What seems to be the problem?
Appears you have an illegal tent.
Oh.
All right, this is my mama car.
Your mother drives a murdered out Nissan Altima.
Murdered out.
Have you been drinking today, ma'am?
Of course not.
What's that right there?
Water.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if it were vodka, would I do this?
Oh.
Look at his face. Wait, look at his face.
God.
Look at his face. Well, she now there's no evidence.
But the evidence is on her breath.
I
All
know.
you need is a
Does
breathalyzer.
vodka?
Oh my God.
Look at
You
her.
can't smell
Step
that.
out of the vehicle, ma'am.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dang, and now she's extra.
Back white. Just
Did he say act white? Is that what he said?
She about to be extra faded.
Walk a straight line. Touch the tip of your nose with your forefinger.
You already know they'd have had him get out of the car too, right?
Look, she put a little pizzazz in it.
I didn't hear what he said.
How does she not reek the vodka?
Does vodka have a scent?
Yes.
Hey! Whoa! What are you doing? Hey! Are you crazy? What are you doing?
Oh, no, let's go!
How'd you even do that?
Oh, that scared me. Oh, that scared me.
What is happening? She about to dip.
I'm sorry!
Wait, where are you going?
I'm sorry!
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh, like, oh, see? Deprivation. Deprivation.
Wow.
Deprivation.
You okay?
What in the hell?
I guess I just kind of freaked out a little bit. It's all right.
No, it's all good. It happens.
Yes. Tea room. Let's do that.
Tea, please. I've always wondered what those facilities even look like. I've never even. Yeah.
I'll fetch you some tea in the
Me
tea
neither.
room while you go relax in the tea room.
Oh, you still tripping, ain't you?
Yeah, he's going to see Fat Judge Judy here in a minute. I have family that does that.
Did they tell you it works?
I don't know. I've never actually asked the details. No, they're not too many.
Because it's the tea room.
What is happening?
Whoa. And they're tripping. You tripping, dog?
Yeah, you still deprivated.
They're full on cackling now.
Oh.
Wake up!
I don't understand.
Hey, man, I thought it was a dream.
Oh. Okay.
Huh. Can't be screaming at white ladies like that.
And he grabbed her too. Oh, look how he's looking
How's the
at
chicken
it.
skin salad going?
It's salty, man. But not salty enough.
Excellent. Well, I'll be right back with your next dish. Let me take this out of the way for you.
Thank you.
To the bed, too.
Look at the fruity drinks.
The rice has corn in it. I just can't.
I fuck with the yellow rice. Okay, points for the idea.
This shit is gross. It's gross.
Oh.
Yeah, the fish is raw, but it's warm.
Please just go across the street, man. Get lunch real quick and stop lying to these black folk.
It's a black sushi fusion restaurant, okay? There's gonna be a couple of
Sushi fusion.
you, okay? Can we please keep our minds open?
Could I interest you on a refill of hot white Hennessy?
Hot white Hennessy?
I need the bathroom, man.
Yeah,
Can
I
got me on that? All right, cool. I'm gonna just...
He said you got me on that. How's he gonna get out of there? He's gotta swing his feet around.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
White Hennessy.
Oh, he's got the boot from his injury with the hog.
Darius always running from something.
He sure is. Oh.
Forgot all about it, didn't you?
I don't think he forgot. I think he's probably on his way. Or he's got another errand to run first. Maybe he's dropping off the medication?
Of course. I can't get no sicker. Come on, bro. Yo. I was
Yeah, I
just...
think he picked up his medication.
I'm kidding. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I mean,
See Judge Judy in the back, right?
Yeah.
I don't want you in here. I want you out there. Have fun. Go see your people.
I think he might be dying or something. And
I'll take half a bowl of jollof.
because, this guy is sick. So maybe he's already passed on and he's...
I'm gonna get you a full bowl. Just eat half. Okay, thanks.
And jollof is part of his culture.
This is Nigeria.
Yeah.
Niger stand
yeah.
up.
Huh. Something is happening here. Pull-up bar.
Okay, brother.
Yep.
What about Dad?
Oh, wow.
Judge Judy. Oh, look. Look.
You dreaming, homie?
Yep.
Damn.
Or he's still in the deprivation tank, yeah.
Maybe 35?
Minutes.
Wait, what?
30 minutes?
Wow. This makes you not want to do a
Yeah, I'm about to
deprivation
change
tank.
my mind about these things.
I'm like, please. You hear the clock ticking? You heard that, right?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of
poignant,
hell
too.
no.
You're gone for a while, man.
Yeah, man, that's because the bathroom is in the rainbow across the street.
Ew.
I'm going to Popeyes.
My man said I'm done.
That means in 5 minutes, that Popeyes across the street is going to be filled with goddamn high schoolers, and the only chance of getting a goddamn chicken sandwich is going to be goddamn next week. So I'm out, goddamn it.
How's the bathroom, sir?
Far, nigga.
It's for you guys today. It's the chef special. A very rare delicacy, especially here in Georgia. Blowfish cheek.
Oh, blowfish is poisonous.
Are extremely poisonous.
Yeah.
Must be cut with a skilled hand.
I was about to
But
say.
Chef Kenny, he studied with the finest, and DeMarcus oversaw the cutting himself.
No.
Itadakimasu.
Who do you think DeMarcus is?
I have no idea, but I ain't eating that.
Itadakimasu. I wouldn't eat it.
Poison.
Yeah, I ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm not doing it.
I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, man, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, but I got a rap thing that we got to go to. So, yeah, sorry about that, bro.
Going to Popeyes. Aren't you?
DeMarcus.
Oh.
Just a bunch of Yelp reviews that all said the same thing. This nigga serving poison fish.
Wow.
From Alabama. Does it the same way. Suddenly the fish is dirty.
Yeah, but y'all serving
You know, in Japan,
You gonna get these lessons.
Mm-hmm. They will come.
people will come. But I guess my master was never a nigga from Florida.
Listen, brother.
Wow.
This entire dinner, you have been staring across the street at a modern-day coon chicken.
Wow.
None of which have married black. I heard some of them even moved from New Orleans to New Jersey. New Jersey.
The way he crunched this piece up.
You get it now.
I get it now, man.
Then eat it.
Nope. Would you eat it?
Hell no. Okay, what kind of speech he gave?
What?
Eat it. Eat my poison fish, brother.
Look at Ern.
Oh, let me guess. You want some hot sauce to go with it, brother?
Some hottie sauce?
Yo, that laugh. I'd have been like, you eat it.
Yeah, you eat it first and then I'll have some.
You made your point, DeMarcus, okay?
Look outside.
I thought Van knew the owner. I thought that's what they said. That's why they were there.
That's our future. Salted and battered. Being sold back to us in our own image.
What is happening?
I still ain't eating the fish.
Lock the doors.
Lock the doors? Oh!
Get in my pink Maserati. Go.
My pink Maserati? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's a nice Maserati.
Yeah, he did the salt Oh no. Oh, okay.
Shit.
That was the best Popeyes I've ever had in my life.
It's good, right?
Food tastes better when you think you're about to die.
Hey, D, where the fuck you get that car from, man?
I stole it.
Oh.
This nigga. What you mean?
What do you mean, man?
Stole it from the ballet. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm not worried about getting in trouble. I'm still in the tank.
What?
He living his best life. You don't even know it.
You're not in the tank. You're really here, and we're really your friends.
Maybe it's just my dream, and we're just in it.
Gotta change to Judge Judy real quick.
They messing with his reality.
Let me try that. Hey, man.
Huh?
You gonna come?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. I will join you out there. Just wait.
Are they gonna inception this thing and show Judge Judy stand up and then like it's gonna go out before we get to see if she fat or not?
Maybe.
if she thick
I
or not?
don't know.
They about to inception this bad boy.
I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
Probably. Yeah, he's gonna turn to it and we won't know. Crickets.
Yep, there's Judge Judy in the back. Just before she get up, they're gonna end it.
You called it.
Yep, they inceptioned it.
You called it.
They pulled a Bob Newhart / Inception.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that, but we said that was part of the prediction.
Yeah.
They actually kind of did both. They did the Newhart, and you can absolutely go check out our previous reaction for part of this conversation. I said I was hoping they didn't do it in the Bob Newhart. And that's when he wakes up and it was all a dream.
Yeah, it was all a dream.
Right.
Sorry.
But then they added the inception element. But then I also said something to the effect that I think they may just kind of pull a Seinfeld. And that is they'll just have a regular day and have a conversation. And it looked like that was a part of it too. It was like both. It's just another day in this alternate universe of Atlanta. But I think that it was a dream, because I think they're trying to do the Tony Soprano as well. The Sopranos, when he walks in and you don't know if he was dreaming or if he gets killed or not or whatever. So it's kind of like those three things all merged into one. But I do think it's a dream.
Okay.
And my dream theory is because it is an altered state of Atlanta. Remember we talked about how Justin Bieber wasn't really Justin Bieber. Talked about the invisible car. We talked about like, you know, some of the stuff like regarding like some of the ghosts regarding, you know, Trinity to the Bone. Yeah, Paperboy, when he was in Amsterdam and he was having all of his visions and all of that. So if it is a dream, then all of that makes sense. And this altered reality of Atlanta really is, you know, in the safe space of dreaming. How about you?
Yeah, it's hard because, you know, obviously the part in here that kind of stuck with me is when he was talking to his brother, who's no longer there. And, you know, he's like, how's mom? How's dad? And the fact that he was there and talking to him, I did kind of think like he was deceased. So that part is a little interesting to me that they would throw that in there as well.
Right.
So I'm not really sure what to think. I think this
So you think Darius is dead?
Yeah.
That's
I
interesting.
do. And this is one of those things where I feel like I'm going to have to process it or even maybe watch it again in order to kind of grasp everything that was going on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because I mean,
and not just this episode, the whole series.
Well, yeah,
there.
but I'm just saying we still have to talk about like the sushi restaurant, the DeMarcus's, and how he looked like he was possibly in the nation, and you know what I mean? So there, and his whole speech that he gave and all that, you know, so there's still so much to kind of pull apart, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, you brought up something that can kind of debunk all of my theory regarding it being a dream, and that is the very real reality of the police coming. And we heard the sirens coming.
Yep.
So that last smirk that he gives will probably be God knows how many studies and courses done on Darius's smirk at the end. It's like, oh, this really did happen, and now I'm about to finally, you know, meet his demise, meet his end.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of sad.
It is.
I still think the dream theory is a little bit. If I had to pick one, I'm gonna stick with the dream theory. But those police sirens is really sad.
Yeah, it is, and just everything that he encountered. You know, his first conversation at the pharmacy, the whole the whole deprivation tank, his conversation with they're seeing his old girlfriend or his old whatever she was. And her taking off running, all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of it was about him in a way.
Well, this is Darius' story. The whole thing. Everything is Darius' story.
Well, except for, you know, the sushi restaurant and the Popeyes and all of that.
But he's dreaming it. If we're going with the dream theory,
if we're going
with the dream theory, then we're seeing Atlanta through his eyes, through his dreaming eyes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think the part, you know, if we're going with the dream theory as well, I think another part that's a little depressing, and I can't ever shake this, and it's the episode when he gets the plans to the studio that they're all in, and all he wants to do is explore, play, and have fun, and he was denied that, and so he's kind of like been in this space of being forced to kind of like be an adult in a sense, because his environment is kind of like growing up. So that's kind of like interesting. Like this really does, you know, the more I think about it, the more amazing the ending becomes, because it forces you to have to think about some of the previous episodes and how, I mean, Teddy Perkins is one, you know, like it's a whole bunch of stuff. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm still processing.
No, that's okay. Me too. And there, like I said, there's so many different things that happen that it's hard to kind of know where to start.
Right.
But and the other interesting thing before we go into more detail about other stuff, I feel like his hat that he had on, it kind of, in a way, looked like the Goofy hat with ears, except it's just a different version of it, different fabric. But as far as like the aesthetic
the floppiness of it, yeah, maybe.
So that seemed interesting to me.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, there's so much. Where do you want to start with the dissection?
Well, here's the thing to kind of support your death theory. And the big one for me is when he meets Cree. And he has this love for her that kind of starts from the word go. It's a bit of an instant connection. So it kind of makes me to believe that they may be his mother. And the reason why I'm saying this and how it may, you know, like coincide with your death theory is that she was there for antibiotics for her son.
She was there. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
For medicine.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So that kind of like gives that theory a little bit of strength and just that connection. And
Yes.
then and all of these goodbyes, you know, they're not saying goodbye, but you can feel the goodbye,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Especially when he left Kree and she was supportive and he was like, you have such this beautiful light
Yeah.
and all of that. So that to me was a pretty good indication of your theory that he's dead.
I absolutely agree with that. And just like you said, the fact that they were just able to share and connect, and he was like, you know, do you have anxiety?
Yeah.
And so just kind of asking maybe questions, you know, related to his mom and maybe what she went through. Go ahead.
I was going to say into if you really want to get a little bit deeper, you know, the last time I saw her was A Different World.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the play on the words or
Yeah.
the fact that the last thing that she was her most successful project that I can think of.
Yeah.
She's in a different world.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, I know we digging deep with this, but
No, but I mean, that's true, though, because
Yeah.
why else would they choose her? Like,
Right.
you know, because they could have chosen any actress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
saying, you know what I mean? And so that I think that because we as Black people and Black culture associate her with that more than anything else, then that's, you know, what we immediately think of.
Right. And she kept her name too. That's the other thing. Like they didn't give her another name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't even say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Or maybe, I was going to go off into a whole other thing too. I was going to say maybe, you know, he connects with her also because of her role in A Different World. She was a little
ditzy, little spaced out.
Just unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Darius is in
Yeah.
his friend group. So maybe, you know, there's also a connection there.
She was
too.
the first Darius.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
She really was like
She
our
was
first
the
Darius
first- yeah.
in A Different World.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my head just exploded.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo, that was good.
We deep up in here.
Wow. Okay. Yo, I think you hit rock bottom on that one. All right. So what did you think about the the sushi fusion restaurant?
Oh my
in an old
gosh.
Blockbuster across the street from a
Okay.
Popeyes.
There's got to be so much more than what I can dig
Oh,
up right
there's
now. And I just
absolutely
need
a lot.
to think about this for a second.
Mhm.
So it's a sushi fusion
Yeah.
and old Blockbuster.
Yeah, and it was owned by a man who was taught by a sushi specialist in Japan who had a best-selling sushi restaurant in a
Yeah.
Subway, and
Yeah.
based on a foreign principle that if it's good, it'll sell. And the big reveal is that not only is his sushi, you know, taught from a master, the people of our culture are still like, nah, we ain't really rocking with that. Unless it has something to do with momentary nationalism or whatever it is.
I don't know. Part of me, okay, so initially when they were introducing all these new things and they were like, nah, I felt like it was kind of like the new culture in terms of maybe even the new culture of music, the new culture like being introduced and, you know, you being like, what is this? This is not authentic. This is not what I'm used to. It doesn't even seem like it's of our culture.
Well, technically it's not.
But you know what I mean? I just mean like in general, not like specifically.
Right.
But I don't know. What was your take? And then I got to think about this some more.
Yeah, I'm still processing, but off of just off of the cuff, the thing I'm thinking about is how we are kind of funny to support Black culture that trends from a comfort zone, and I think that is Donald Glover's safe space of saying that he himself is kind of like Asian food that's been fused with black sensibilities. I think that him and that store and Donald are like kind of like one and the same.
Okay.
And that during times when it's cool to support, you know, his projects and or this restaurant, everybody floods in. But the minute something, you know, contemporary comes about, like Popeyes or whatever it is, you kind of forget that store was there. And yes, it is weird and different, but it's based in a space of authenticity. You know, the sushi is authentic because it was taught from a master overseas. And even though the principles hold true that you can find success as long as the product is good, hold true in Japan, just because the product is good here and you're a Black entrepreneur or Donald Glover or however it is you want to implement your space and peace of mind in it, just because it's good doesn't mean it's going to sell in the Black community.
Oh, that's very true.
So I think there's this weird, the only thing I don't really understand is why he was trying to like trap them into the store.
Oh,
so that they couldn't leave, and then Darius comes in and saves the day.
Yeah, like I said, there's a reason behind all of this.
Right.
And for some reason, I'm not able to quite process it as quickly as I have been in some of the other ones.
I'm not mad.
Yeah, so I feel like I said, I feel like there's so many layers that I'm just not, that I'm not thinking of. Because I wondered when DeMarcus was giving his speech, right? He said that he was a black man from Alabama. And then later in the same speech, he was like, I'm a black man from Florida. So I didn't understand.
Well, Florida man is a term that's used to describe kind of like crazy individuals sometimes, or things that happened outside of the norm. There's a term called Florida man. Okay. So for him being from Florida and them coming up with this particular type of restaurant, makes sense in that weird kind of space that Florida man kind of like resides. Okay. I think there were some episodes actually in Atlanta where they did talk about Florida man. I think there's an episode called Florida Man, as a matter of fact. But I did catch that because I was like, where is he from, right? Right.
And another thing that was confusing to me was the fact that they said they were there because Van knows the owner, or knows, maybe they said knows somebody who invested.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why she doesn't know who DeMarcus is, because somebody invested in this business, but it wasn't necessarily her friendship with him.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Would you have eaten the blowfish regarding the speech and all that? Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
No.
There's not enough speech in the world. And that's the thing. I guess there's a symbolism in there as well regarding, like, are you willing to risk your life for the culture?
It depends on what it is, but not with blowfish.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't eat the blowfish if it was made by the top shelf in Japan anyways, much less, one that's in a Blockbuster in Atlanta, Georgia. I wouldn't have eaten the fish.
Okay, so let's say this. Say it was the best vegan pizza you've ever heard of or seen straight from Italy, but it's in an old Blockbuster and it has the potential to kill you.
Oh, no. Anything has the potential to kill me,
no. Okay, so you wouldn't eat it.
No. I think that's the thing. That's the risk, is that are you willing to bet your life on this? And just from a taste standpoint, no. I'm not going to bet my life on it, not off of a whim, not off of me just walking into the store. No.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing that, you and I often talk about and now I have nothing against Popeyes. I used to eat Popeyes before I, became a vegan.
Popeyes.
But I'm just thinking how you're saying, you're not willing to risk your life or bet your life on it. But we know
that stuff will kill you.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We know that's fast food. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But you'll eat it.
Yeah. Because you trust it. Yeah. Which is weird. Yeah. And I'm glad that kind of got brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and when we're saying all this, well, let me speak for myself. I'm saying all this, admitting my hypocrisy regarding when I did used to eat Popeyes. And there is a hypocrisy regarding that, because you could be eating something that's really good for you that comes from, your own community, and you just refuse to because it's not validated by
the culture or the community.
Yeah. They do some interesting things with costuming, color, and all that in Atlanta. And one of the things that to me was very apparent was a Paperboy shirt.
And his jeans.
Excuse me. Yeah. His Farmer John shirt that he was wearing. And the thing that stands out is that he's still in Farmer John mode. He's fresh off of Safe Farm. But the colors are washed out. It's like a half and half kind of washed out.
Ombre.
So it's maybe he's like still all in to his roots being the city of Atlanta, and he's still kind of like not all in because he's found Safe Farm. I'm just wondering how you all process that as well, because it's so eye-catching you can't help but notice it. And I seriously doubt that was put in there just because it looks interesting.
I agree that his outfit definitely has something to do with the story.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the colors necessarily that resonated with me, more so than the fact that it was like all cut up and ripped and strings were hanging. So that it automatically took me back to his fight with the feral hog.
Yeah, okay.
So I mean, I feel like I thought of that more so than the colors. I guess because the colors to me were ombre and it just was an ombre shirt, but it was just the tearing and all that stuff that kind of, I was like, oh, he's still jacked up.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
And he had the boot on.
Yeah. There's to go back to costuming again. Darius had on a shirt that said "Art That Kills." That could be kind of interesting because because it's a little bit of foreshadowing regarding your theory that he's dead, and then the art of being Darius and cleansing your mind weekly, and him falling so much into the method of this tank Sorry, Siri. Siri wants to jump in too. He's willing to bet it all on this dream, and Art that kills. He might be losing his life as a result of that. To go with your death theory, and then there's the interesting costuming that's done with Van, and she's got these zebra pants on. It's kind of animal print. Kind of makes you think still wild, still untamed. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. The only person that's dressed, normal per se, is Ern, and he's just got on just like a regular. He still look like he got money. He's still dressed and walking around like he still got dough. But everybody seems to be wearing a costume.
Well, and here's the funny thing. I think I feel like I've seen that shirt on Childish Gambino or on Donald Glover before. So I'm curious to kind of look that shirt up, maybe when we're done with the review, because I do feel like I've seen that shirt before on him, that whole outfit, which is very interesting. And then as far as Van, the zebra print pants, and then also in the Maserati, it had zebra print
wild
headrest.
And free, yeah.
And the fact that it was pink, though, that was interesting. It made me think of like Barbie and Ken. I don't know why.
I started thinking of like the womb.
Okay.
Because pink is widely considered an effeminate kind of color, motherly, the womb, freedom, rebirth. With the zebra skin, you're still wild and free kind of thing going on. So I guess that was my little bit of a take.
Because the interesting thing too, remember with Darius when he was talking to the young lady in the car. That he, got in the car with her. Yeah. She had said, "Oh, come on, Darius, you used to be wild and free or whatever." And he was like, "Well, I'm not, that's not really me anymore and all this." And so that little interaction was interesting because he did say, "Well, I'm not, that's not really how I roll anymore." And I'm like, is that because you're dead?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, man.
Is it?
Woo. Yo, we've been over here beating this one to death because, it's the series finale. Yeah. Let us know what you thought. What did we get right? What did we get wrong? More importantly, what did we miss? We definitely read these comments and the theories are going to be off the chain on this one. But one thing you can do to help support the channel is to check out this little lady right here.
Oh, that helps support my channel.
Exactly.
That would be
Support
awesome.
the
Snooty
channel.
Vegans, Lock Journey, Vegan Lifestyle, Life as You Know It. Link in description, follow along, subscribe, all that good stuff.
You know how this goes. Go ahead and hit that subscription button on this channel as well if you're enjoying the conversation. And of course, give us those thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. So, that being said, peace.